Mansur sir, I'm just checking my background. I cannot hear you. You are mute.
Okay, okay, great. Right.
Okay, Mansur sir, I send you the PowerPoint.
Okay, you send me the PowerPoint. Okay, let me check.
Yeah, please check it. आपके ये वाला PDF बनाना पड़े ना, ये वाला थोड़ा different than last time we did. I cannot hear you again. हाँ.
Okay, मैं इसको convert कर देता हूँ. I will convert this in PDF. After the session, I will disseminate to the participant.
हाँ, पहले देख लो कुछ ये करना जरूरी है तो कर ले ना, एडजस्टमेंट करना जरूरी है तो कर ले.
ठीक है. Okay, so.
तो ना मेरे थोड़ा सा और ज्यादा पानी दिए.
Just download it. Got it. Right. Okay. Thank you very much for being here with us. Other participants are just going to join our session. Today we are having Brother James with us, and he's having the session of leadership development in HR. Brother James is actually the executive director of John Maxwell team, and I'm requesting Brother James to please facilitate the session.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mansoor, and everyone. Welcome to the session. It is my honor to be with you today. Thank you, Mr. Mansoor sir, for hosting this CHRP session, and I believe that it is going very well. Every single one who are joining us, we are very grateful for your presence and becoming a part of CHRP. So today's session, we are going to do both way, English and Urdu. Please feel free to talk anything you would like to share. But this session need to be discussion based. So we really need your help. I'm going to share a presentation with you right now. Is it visible to you?
Yes, it is visible to us, all of us.
Thank you. So is there anyone here who want to share anything about that when you talk about the leadership development in HR? What we mean by that? Leadership development in HR. Anyone want to share anything?
Yes, just a minute. अच्छा, मैं यहाँ पे जितने भी हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट मौजूद हैं उनसे मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि मैं सबसे पहले तो थोड़ा सा बात करना चाहूँगा कि हमारी प्राइम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एक तो ये है कि एचआर को फंक्शंस को देखना है, उसके साथ साथ हमारी एक अल्टीमेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ये भी है कि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर सेकंड ईयर और लीडरशिप टीयर्स को डेवलप करना और दूसरों को अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करना, ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करना जहाँ पे वो अपनी लीडरशिप को एस्टेब्लिश कर सके, वो किसी भी डिपार्टमेंट में हो, क्योंकि एचआर की प्राइम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज टू प्रोवाइड अ कंड्यूसिव एनवायरनमेंट, तो जहाँ पे लोग अपने आप को एज अ लीडर डेवलप कर सकें, अपनी टीम में लोगों को एज अ लीडर डेवलप करने में फैसिलिटेट कर सकें। तो यहाँ हमारे साथ जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट हैं लाइक अकबर जान, अफजल अब्बासी और शैला, इन सब से मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप इस हवाले से अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू शेयर करें ब्रदर जेम्स लिटन के साथ, ताकि वो हम इसको सेशन को लेके आगे बढ़े कि आप क्या समझते हैं कि लीडरशिप के हवाले से एचआर का क्या रोल है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर। प्लीज।
Sound, there is no sound.
Yeah.
There anyone? Yeah, when you speak, please make sure that you are not mute, but unmute yourself before you speak. Okay. I think a little bit hesitant to talk, but I know that you already know many things. So just let's do a little bit introduction, right? A definition of the leadership development in HR and what is the importance of the leadership and human resource. So when we talk about the leadership development, like in HR, human resource, is refers to the process of identifying, nurturing, enhancing the leadership skills and abilities of an individual within the organization in HR department. So today our topic in HR, within the HR leadership development, but it can be within yourself also leadership development inside a human being, it can develop also. But today we are not talking about the individual, we're talking about that when you are a part of an organization and you are an HR officer or the HR manager or HR department head, then your personal role for the organization. So it is need to be effective in HR and drive the organization, drive the people of the, and you make the strategy, you foster the creativity, bring the positive culture in the organization, and support the overall business of the organization. So that is the things we are talking about, that leadership development in HR, it does not only one thing, but it does many, many things, but mainly that you impact the individual life, take them to the next level so that they would be more effective, they will be more fruitful, and you not going to help only the individual of the organization, employee of the organization, but that you are helping taking the organization to the next level. Is there anything anyone want to add? We are talking about the leadership development in HR. Anyone want to share your viewpoint? Want to say anything about it? That your understanding about the leadership development in HR?
जी शैला फरीद हमारे साथ मौजूद है। मैं उनसे चाहूँगा कि वो अपना पर्सपेक्टिव शेयर करें। तहमीना है हमारे साथ कि वो व्हाट अबाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग रिलेटेड टू द टॉपिक।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
सर
मैं इस हवाले से यही कहना चाहूंगी कि लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट जो एसेंशियल फंक्शन है HR का, इसी तरह डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स में जो ट्रेनिंग्स होती हैं वो भी इसी बेस होती हैं, चाहे वो तो फोकस उसमें कुछ टेक्निकल सेक्टर के कोर्सेज होते हैं और कुछ मैनेजमेंट रिलेटेड भी होते हैं फॉर प्रिपेयरिंग देम फॉर फ्यूचर लीडरशिप रोल।
Yes, very good. Anyone want to share anything, your personal experience, or that sometime you face a different kind of problem or anything?
तो ये एसेंशियल पार्ट होता है, सिर्फ टेक्निकल जो है क्लियर लेवल वो फिर पर्सनल इफेक्टिव नहीं होता। आपको हेलो
यस
सर आवाज आ रही है?
यस यस
जी शैला आप ऑडिबल हैं सबके लिए ना?
Okay, let's talk about some of the key objectives that leadership development, enhancing the HR professional skills. That is one of the most important things that we need to, when we're talking about the leadership development in HR, we need to have the key objectives. So main objectives is that every single one of us, we have some skills, we have some creativity, we have some talents, and how we can take our gifts to the next level. And then HR management, that strategic way, they create a strong emphasis on the human being, and then also our talents, our gifts, our creativity. And then it's when it's actually combined with our team, then the company receive the benefits. So when company receive the benefits, ultimately the employee, the team members, they receive the benefit as well. So some of the things we're talking about that when we talk about the leadership development, we are talking about that we start with our thinking, that how we can do it better. Then after thinking, we take an action, and our action, it produces the results. So that is the way that it is the leadership development in HR, not only in HR, but any other department also, it applies the same thing. So enhancing our professional skills, we became very strategic that how we gonna achieve the goal. So we make different kind of strategy, not only we can have a very big picture, and then we have a focused thinking, the strategic possibility, which is not not possible in a short term, but maybe it's possible in a long term. And what is the ultimate goal, how we can achieve the bottom line thinking, how we can be unselfish. So all these kind of things, it is a part of a strategic management. But we cannot achieve the goal only by preparing one person. We need a whole lot of team members to achieve the goals. So that leadership development in HR not only prepare the one individual, but prepare a whole lot of people who became a part of a team, and team actually help the organization to achieve their goal. I hope it is clear now. Is there anyone want to add anything? Anyone? Okay, someone is talking, but I cannot listen. I cannot hear you. Mr. Bahar? Okay, let's go to the benefits of the leadership development in HR. We need to have every single thing we do in our life. So we like to see some benefit, right? From the beginning of your life, anything you do, you going to the school, going to the college, you are. Mr. Ahmed, do you want to say something?
MS, please mute yourself. आपका वो हो गया unmute.
Sorry sir, मैंने mute नहीं किया हुआ था, sorry.
Okay, no problem at all. Okay, so we are talking about that any single things we are doing as a human being, that taking care of ourselves, going to the school, college, we are getting a job, we're getting married, every single thing. So we like to see some kind of benefit. It is not always selfish, but we like to, have a good job so that we can provide a good food a little bit for our family. We want to send our children to the better schools so that they have a better education and their future is a little bit better. So it is not always that is selfish, but every single one of us, inside of us, there is that we want to do a little bit better tomorrow than what we are doing today. It is one kind of things inside of us. So leadership development that we also like to see some kind of benefit, that it improved the organizational culture, effective talent, the management, higher employee engagement, and enhance the employee relations. So this kind of things is very, very important because if every single one of us, if we are not together, that you individually, you have some goal, but the company you are serving currently, they have a goal too. So to achieve the company goal, every single one of the employees, they need to be together, lift up the organization. When you lift up the organization many times, that we also become, a little bit higher position as well. So it is very, very important that we work together, lift up the vision of the organization. When you lift up the vision of the organization, we actually lifting ourselves up as well. So anyone want to share anything, your personal experience? It can be good, it can be bad, that you have given a lot, but you did not receive a lot of the things from the organization. or any kind of things, feel free without mentioning the company name or individual name. Do not mention any name, but you can share your experience. Anyone? When you share about your personal experience,
Yeah.
that you are
Yeah.
actually helping
Can
other
you hear me?
people. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I want to add something over here regarding my past experience.
Okay.
So I won't be going to mention the name of the company, but yeah, I was the senior HR manager over there, and most of the time it's about the difference between a boss and a leader. So as per this topic, like improve organizational culture or higher employment engagement. So what I used to believe that, in order to do that, in order to do the organizational development and all that, I created several, arranged several events or things like that where employees, get along with the company as well, and we can, schedule different sessions or activities. So everyone can fit in, and they know each other well. That was a software company, but the mentality which we normally see over here, especially in the IT sector, is that, to be honest, I have worked with so many software houses, but I believe that there is a lack of difference between a leadership and a boss. They normally, lie in the boss sector, because whenever I go to them or ask them that we have to arrange this or that, they always say we can do that, but after the working hours. And we also know that if we are asking the employees to stay after the working hours, so we can arrange some activity for them, then instead of uniting them or making them feel comfortable or better, we are giving them the chance to be dissatisfied or not agreeing with that thing, because then they will be giving their extra hours to the company, regardless if that's an activity for them, or even if we are watching a movie, we are taking them to watch a movie or anything, but still we are asking for their time. We are not managing that thing during the office hours. So that's a difference, I believe. If we are managing anything or related to any activity or anything, that should. Sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Harris, please go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying, that there is a misconcept in the minds of some bosses, that the employee should only do the work, and if we want to arrange some activity for them or anything related to that to improve the organizational culture or employee engagement, we have to do that after working hours or on the weekends. But I believe that's not how we should be managing these things.
Yeah, anyone want to share anything? What Mr. Harris, his experience, and then I will be sharing a little bit as well. But if anyone want to share anything, your experience or any comment regarding Mr. Harris. A few months ago, our family, we went to one place and we have seen over there that I believe it was a UBL bank. They had taken their managers or employees. It was a weekday, not a weekend. And I was really very happy to see that at the vacation place that they are taking over there and they are playing games and learning together, having fun, playing cards. So some of the organization, they do it, I believe. in Pakistan as well. Other country, definitely it is a working day. It is not the weekend. But here I have noticed a few of the company, they try to take their employee during weekdays. Maybe some of you are in the part of this team. Maybe some of you do not have that kind of opportunity. So we are talking about the both things. But when we are a HR officer or the manager or the departmental head, we have some responsibility that what other people have done, it does not matter. I am gonna do the best for our employee, for our team members. So that is the things we are talking about, that what other people done is forget about it. You know, I had in the first time when I joined a company, and that company did not pay me in time. And it created a lot of problem for me because in the USA, you know, you need to pay your house rent, every single things, all other bills, your tuition fee. I was working at the same time. I was a student, tuition fee, all these things I need to pay within the first 5 days of the month. But when the company I was working, they did not pay me in time. And that is the day I decided that I will make sure that day I'm going to start my own company, I'm going to pay, you know, before the end of the month. That is the time I decided. And I am trying to do it, you know, till now. So some of the time it is giving us the opportunity that what other people have done it hurt me, you know, and it was not good for me. I will not do that kind of things to other people. Is there anyone want to add anything with this conversation? You are welcome to share your personal thoughts here in this session. We all are grown up. We all are in a leadership position. So it's no problem sharing your personal experiences. But please do not share any name or any organization name. That is, we do not want to hear that.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, if you do not have anything, let's go to the next point. So how you going to identify the potential leaders? Is there anyone want to share anything? How we can identify the potential leader? Mr. Babur?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Anyone else?
Hello. Hello.
Many of you already doing this kind of things. You are identifying already potential leaders or the team members who has a lot of creativity, ideas, who are sometimes active. Some people in our team who are very extrovert, they like to go to the stage, talk about. Some of the people or some of our team members, maybe they are introvert, but you know about it, right? How you identify, there's some people, they do not talk much, but still they can achieve a lot. We agree with this assessment, right? There's some people, they do not talk much. Maybe some of you are here also do not talk much, but you achieve what is needed to be done. Mr. Babur, no, I cannot hear you now. If you can start talking, then.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, yeah, we can hear you now.
Thank you, sir. Sir, myself is Babar Ahmed, and I'm the manager.
Hello, Mr. Babur, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Sir, can you hear me?
Now I cannot hear you.
Now, sir, you can.
Okay, anyone who want to add anything with that? How you identify? Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Mr. Babar,
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Estisam, Mr. Estisam, maybe you getting cut off.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you hear me, sir?
yes, Mr. Estisam,
Yes.
yeah, you may go ahead.
Sir, I want to add a few points. Just you are sharing identify potential leaders. First of all, leading from the front, taking ownership from task you are performing, and sharing feedback, collaborations with team members, and at the end your results should be the success of your team, not just individuals, and a person or a personality that can add values to the organizations, as well as HR departments, and collaborate your success with the organization success. I think these are the key points that you can identify a potential leaders within the organizations or within the department. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Yes, Mr. Ahmed,
Yes, sir. Do you hear me?
yes.
Sorry for the late joining, but I just came to know about like to identify employees with the potential leadership. Do I add something in that?
Yes, please.
First of all, sir, this is the leaderships by default is your centered thing. Like what's you pursuing things, what's supposed to be your presence inside with the colleague, with your personal life. What I think about that, you are not bookish thing. You are a transformational type thing. You just perform things. You educate people. You are mentor. All wings belongs to your team members. All the pains and all the loss factors, all the concern factors belongs to you. That is the leadership quality. On the other hand, you are not a micromanagement guy like for everything. You are a micromanagement guy for learning, for uplifting. If you are doing micromanagement thing, that is for the learning side, not for the things that gonna be do at you want to get the things like that. You give the comfort to your team members. If you are a leader, if you are a team leader, if you are seeing these type of qualities, that a person is saving the team members, not showing the complaining factor of the team members, giving the potential of the team members, making the team members on the front side. These are the things that going to be a potential leadership side. Like you can trace that guy. What are you thinking about it? This is my side.
It's a very good observation, and I think it's a very good quality for the potential leaders as well. Is there
Thank you, sir.
anyone want to add anything?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, Madiha.
Hello, sir. You can hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Sir, I just wanted to add on that basically by profession, I'm a lawyer, right? I am in a company where I'm the head of legal department, right? And
Yes.
for about 2 months, I have been given with ad hoc responsibilities of HR team as well, because we were unable to manage it properly. So the thing is that I don't know that much about HR. That's why I joined the course as well. And I'm doing some diplomas too in HR. But what I figured out is that for effective leadership, or to get the leadership qualities, first of all, what we need to do is we need to do a proper evaluation. And evaluation can only be done on the basis of training and conflict resolution between the team members, between the employees, so that we could, train them properly, and we could, progress the company on a firm that they could effectively work together and the problem could be solved efficiently. That's what I just learned in couple of weeks by your videos and all the sessions.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
anyone else?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mr. Babar.
Hello, sir. Myself is Babal, and I'm the manager HR from Quiz Sport Industry. It's my first class, sir.
Oh, yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Sir, leadership. Sir, if you don't have any issues, sir, can I speak Urdu?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Babar.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, if you don't have any issue, can I speak Urdu?
Yes, yes, please.
थैंक यू सो मच सर बेसिकली लीडरशिप एक आपका मतलब एक वर्ड जो होता है लीडरशिप बेसिकली एक होता है कि आपके एक तो फर्स्ट ऑल आपका एक जो देखा जाता है कॉन्फिडेंस देखा जाता है और इसके अलावा सर आपकी एक गुड पर्सनालिटी होती है कि आपको सर एक लीडरशिप वो एक होता है कि जिसमें आपको दोनों तरफ लेके चलना पड़ता है एक एम्प्लॉय को एक एम्प्लॉयज को ठीक है सर उसके अलावा सर जैसे कि बिल फर्स्ट एक कंपनी है कंपनी जस्ट एक मतलब अगर बैक टू बैक अगर एक एम्प्लॉयज छोड़ के जाता है तो सर उसका क्या रीजन होता है उसका रीजन जस्ट एक ये होता है कि या तो कंपनीज उनको एक बेनिफिट जो वो एक्सपेक्ट करता है वो बेनिफिट्स नहीं दिए जाते ठीक है सर उसके अलावा सर मतलब एक अदर सारी चीज़ें जिसपे वो एक रिलीफ सब चीज़ों पे चाहते हैं तो वो एक रिलीफ भी नहीं दिया जाता तो इसमें हमारा जो HR का इसमें जो वर्क होता है जो मैं एज अपना टीम वर्क सबको ये जो लेके चल रहा हूँ इसमें सर मतलब मैंने जो अभी तक जो मैंने इम्प्लीमेंट करा है एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए तो वो एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए मैंने ये इम्प्लीमेंट करा है कि जैसे कि मैंने उनके लिए बेनिफिट्स देखे सर मतलब एक सैटरडे का मैंने ऑल्टरनेट करा उसके अलावा मेडिकल्स उसके अलावा फ्यूल्स उसके अलावा प्रोविडेंट फंड मैंने सर ये वर्किंग करा जिसपे सर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जिसपे मैं अपने आप को समझता हूँ कि अब जाके सर मैं एक परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ और जिसपे मैंने जब मैंने एम्प्लॉय से पूछा जब उनकी मैंने कंप्लेंट्स को नोट डाउन किया और मैंने आगे हाई मैनेजमेंट्स के ऊपर डिस्कशन किया तो मे भी सर इंशाल्लाह आगे चल के ये सारी चीज़ें बेटर थ्रू बेटर हो जाए तो बस सर ये यही एक बात है कि लीडरशिप एक आपका एक डिपेंड करता है कि आप दोनों तरफ किस तरह आप लेके चलते हो जिसमें सर आपको एक स्मूथली टॉक करना पड़ता है फर्स्ट साइड से भी और सेकंड टाइम से भी
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing. Sorry, many times that some people they leave the company maybe not because of the company is not good, maybe the experience with the leader or the manager or some other boss, some other reason also we leave with the company, right? Not always the company is bad, it's not the reason. Maybe some people that we did not like, the boss we did not like, many reasons. But when we're talking about the HR manager or HR department head, that this person is not only work for the company, but work for the employees, the team members as well. So it's a middleman. They need to, he or she need to see the good part of the organization, how we can lift up the organization. But at the same time, this HR the manager or the department head, they need to think about that, how we can lift up the employees or the team members as well. So it's a very, very critical situation, but it is also a very good position. One of the things that assessment that if you see that someone is living a very transparent life, if you know someone never lie, never cheat, and if you don't know, he always say, oh, I don't know about it. They do not show other people, But if you know this kind of people that now their life is very transparent, then you automatically choose, or maybe you're going to give that person a responsibility or opportunity. So that can be a very good way where we can start that a life, transparent life, honest life, that can be a very good standard that where we can start. The second things I personally the way I see that the person is taking some personal responsibility or became very intentional that I like to know a little bit more. I want to do this job. I want to see how I can make it better. If some individual take the personal responsibility to become a better person or want to do a better job tomorrow than today, we always focus on this kind of person. There may be this kind of person, they are thinking about themselves, but they are going to help another person to go to the other level as well, next level, upper level as well. So that is a good way. I think some of the quality that the transparent person.
यहाँ भेज दो, यहाँ भेज दो, वहाँ पर पंखा नहीं चलाना, नहीं, यहाँ भेज दो.
Mr. Babur, yeah. Okay, so being intentional and then taking some personal responsibility, and it is a very good step. So that then you know that if some person is taking the responsibility, maybe it deserve to be a good leader, or maybe deserve to get some more opportunities as well. And the way the sister who is a lawyer, she mentioned about that we need to make sure that we do performance evaluation as well, so that we know that what about the past experience, the person track record. If some person have the track record, the good, some of the things, accomplishments, and like to take some challenges, like to solve the problem, that is a good problem solving. One of the way this person want to be a good leader. So that is the couple of the areas that we can identify the person as well. Let's go to the next one. That then when you choose a person, then we need to develop some of the strategies that how we gonna continuously improve the individual or the organizational leaders. It's not only one day job, not 1 week, not 1 month, not only 1 year, but continuous process. If you see our Tilty play on a Facebook post, that every time we post something, we always mention Tilty, a name of unity and a place to grow daily. A place to grow daily. It is not only that you grow once a week, once a month, or once a year. It is not like that. I will give you an example that when we started our institute, Leadership Institute, that we hired some people, different position, but we have some of the position that cleaning position, it was the serving position, hospitality position who are serving the tea. But one of the things from the first day, we try to develop that every single one who is related or becoming a part of Tilty team, they need to grow daily. They need to study at least 1 chapter a day. It is very important of our organization. And we noticed that some of our employee who joined a very lower level, the tea boy, but they started doing very good. Some of the cleaning boy, they did really very good cleaning job that we cannot keep them in 3 months. After 3 months, we thought, no, they did very good job. We need to create a position for them so that they can go to the upper level. So it is very important for us that when we see someone is giving their 100%, it is a company, their responsibility also opening the new door for them, take them to the next level so that they have enough to give to the other people, to the organization. They can give a little bit more to the society. They can give a little bit more to the country as well. So because of that HR position that most of you who are joining this session, you have a huge responsibility, not only to lift up yourself, but to lift up other people. And when you do it for other, that one day, that definitely the person you are lifting them up today, they are going to do something for you. If another person do not do it for you, it's okay. but still God is watching you. And I believe the God is going to give you the more opportunities so that, you can lift up more people. And how you can lift up more people? When you are in an upper position, you can lift up more position. That means that God is going to open the more door for you so that you can take up more people with you. So strategy is very, very important, not only one time strategy, not only because we need to change the strategy more often. Nowadays, the new technology is coming, new things is coming, AI, the world right now. So new things, our children, they know many, many things, right? And we cannot just give them the old things to them. They deserve something new. They are waiting for something new. So we need to improve ourselves. We need to prepare ourselves so that we can give them little bit better food, little bit better education, little bit better technology, a little bit better opportunities. So it is very, very important. Is there anyone want to uh, add anything about the strategies? Some of you, your organization, you already have some strategies that if you want to share with other people in the team, maybe it would be beneficial for them as well. That in your organization, you have some strategy that how to empower other people or how to lift up another person, how to create some new opportunities.
The third one is very much important, that is cross-functional exposure, right? This is a different thing. बहुत सारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जो बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, लार्ज स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, वहां पे इस जो रोल है इसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाता है. वहां पे ये होता है कि बेसिकली जो डिपार्टमेंटल ट्रांसफर होती हैं लोगों की जॉब एनरिचमेंट के लिए, लोगों को कि वो सीखें, और उस फाइनेंस के लोगों को एचआर में ट्रांसफर कर दिया जाता है, एचआर के लोगों को सप्लाई चेन में ट्रांसफर कर दिया जाता है. और फिर इस तरह से मैं खुद भी जब मैंने कैरियर स्टार्ट किया तो मैंने एक बड़ी मल्टीनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थी, उसमें मुझे सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग से ट्रांसफर किया गया ट्रेनिंग के अंदर, राइट, ताकि मेरे सामने ट्रेनिंग का एक्सपोजर आए. ट्रेनिंग के एक्सपोजर के बाद मुझे लगा कि मैं पहले तो मैं सिर्फ सेल्स ट्रेनिंग के लिए था, फिर मुझे लगा कि मैं पूरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ट्रेनिंग जो है, ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट का डिपार्टमेंट है, वो मैं उसको यानी कि वहां पे एग्जीक्यूट कर सकता हूँ अपना रोल, वहां पे कंट्रीब्यूट किया जा सकता है. फिर जब मैं ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट के फंक्शन में आया तो मैं अपनी मिसाल देना चाहूँ, तो वहां पे मुझे लगा कि उसके बाद, क्योंकि एक स्ट्रीम है एचआर की, कोर स्ट्रीम है, वहां से वो मुझे एचआर के रोल में जाने का मौका मिला. तो बहुत से लोगों के साथ मैं मेरी प्रीवियस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जहाँ मैंने सर्व किया ऑलमोस्ट मोर देन 7 years, तो वहाँ पे ये हम इस एक्सपीरियंस को लेके चलते थे, तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बड़ा फायदा होता था और इंडिविजुअल को भी बड़ा फायदा हो जाता था कि वो लोग, इंडिविजुअल को पता लगता था कि सप्लाई चेन के चैलेंजेस क्या हैं, सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग के चैलेंजेस क्या क्या हैं, एचआर के चैलेंजेस क्या क्या हैं. तो दिस इज आल्सो अ काइंड ऑफ लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट स्ट्रेटजी कि आप क्रॉस फंक्शनल एक्सपोजर दें, ताकि कल अगर आपने उसको अपलिफ्ट करना है, अपग्रेड करना है, नई पोजीशन पे, इवन सीईओ की पोजीशन पे भी जाना है, तो उनको भी उनके सामने सारे के सारे जो क्रॉस फंक्शनल एक्सपोजर है वो उनके सामने हो, वो एक्सपोज हो हर डिपार्टमेंट की फंक्शनिंग के साथ. तो ये भी एक स्ट्रेटेजी इम्प्लीमेंट की जाती है.
Thank you, Mansur sir, for sharing. So it can be different kind of strategy for
Sir, I
different.
need to add on something if you allow.
Yes, please.
So in my company, what we follow basically, we used to follow a democratic leadership kind of strategy where we used to involve our team members in decision-making process, right? We seek their inputs, we seek their values, their evaluated opinions. So like that, we foster the sense of ownership, and we lead to innovate more solution towards their problems. and towards the diversity of perspectives as well. So
Yes.
what we do in my firm.
That's very, very good. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
So
you, sir.
strategy, it can be, for your organization, strategy can be for the people that every single one of us here, we are right. How many people right now? Let me see. Sorry. 18 of us, that all 18 of us, we are different, right? Our personality is different. Some are introvert, some are extrovert, some are thinking, some are action related, some take initiative, some people like to help other people, support it. Some people, they are very, what do you call that, perfectionist. And some people they say, nah, it's okay. My wife, she's very perfectionist. She say, oh, the picture was not very straight, So when I come home, I need to make sure that everything, is good. But personally, I'm not that much, perfectionist, but my wife is. So, and that is the way a team, that because we all are different and different ways, so we can bring all the things together and we can lift up each other and we can actually bring the excellence. And we need each other help. Other than that, we would not be able to do it. So for different people that I have, some of the friends, they do very good job when they are individually they work in their own room. You give them the job and they will do very an excellent way. But some of my friends, they cannot work alone. They need some other people. And they will be talking, having tea, and then they come up with some creative things. So every single one, we have the way God created us in a different dynamics, different personality. And we work in a different way. Some of you may be a team player. Some of you do better when you are alone. So we need to have the strategy. We cannot put every single one in the same room, and we cannot bound them to do the job. In our organization, we noticed that few of our team members, they do not like staying in the room. So our manager, our HR, we talk about it. How they can be more effective. So we have a lot of job outside the office, and we give them the job, go buy these things, look at these things, help these things, communicate with this, and they love it. They just go by car or bike or different way, and the outside job, they love it. So we cannot just make a strategy, every single strategy for everyone, same strategy for everyone is not gonna be very helpful. So it is very, very important that when we make the strategy according to the people, how they love to work. It is very, very important. And the organization, they need to have a strategy, little bit 1 week strategy, 1 month strategy, 3 month strategy, 6 months, that some of the things we're gonna achieve. And it is very, very important. And then you need to come up with the leadership strategy that, okay, who is gonna take care about the Lahore? Who is gonna take care about Karachi? Who is gonna take care about Faisalabad? Who is gonna take care about KPK? Who is gonna, Balochistan, Quetta? So we need to have a different leader in different areas that who would be very effective and taking care of these things. Some people, they know the culture, the language, and then a different way how they know how to build the relationship. And our focus is how we can achieve the goal and the return of the organization, benefit of the organization, benefit of the people. So leadership strategy can be a little bit different than the organizational strategy and the people strategy. But the leadership, they need to decide, leadership people need to decide what will be organizational strategy, what will be people strategy, how they can come together and somehow
हाईवे बंद है इसलिए तो हाईवे साइड ट्रैफिक रहेगी है।
Okay, Mansur sir, you can mute Simal.
गाड़ी मोड़ी हुई है, ठीक है।
Okay, so in the strategy, it is very, very important. Let's talk a little bit about the professional developments and continuous learning. So right now that you are doing this course, CHRP, that is a certification course that you are going to the next level. We are learning. Our institute, we do not have a lot of answers, but we have a lot of questions, and I believe it is helping another person to go to the next level to find the answer. So persuasion of the certification or the diploma, it is very, very important that it is a continuous process that we go to the next level. And then there is a lot of new things is coming to the market. We are staying up to date with the industry, that change, different organization, different institute, different business, different non-profit organization, their rules and regulations, and then ministry, the export, import in different areas. That new technology is coming, and the telephone sector, there is a new things is coming. When you go to the airlines, new things is coming. When you go to the IT sector, new things is coming. AI, many, many new things is coming. So it is very important for us that we continuously improve ourselves. And if we keep ourselves up to date, it is good not only for myself, but it is good for my family. It is good for my children as well. So it is a very good step that what you are currently doing. And I believe that you're not gonna stop. You're gonna do a little bit better. Some of the programs, maybe you're going to enroll and take you to the next level as well. So learning, mentoring, consulting, and the practicing, study, improvement, reflection. Reflection is very, very important. Very, very important. By reflecting, we learn more things, new things as well. So it is a very important part in our culture and Asian culture. But I'm not talking about the South Korea. I'm not talking about Japan. I'm not talking about Singapore or Hong Kong. Some of the places exceptional. Other than that, that we do not do a lot of reflection. But these things actually is very, very helpful. Anyone want to share anything about this professional development side, your personal experience, or anything you want to share? We are talking about personal and professional development, not only personal development or professional development, but personal and professional development. Okay, let's go to the next one. Training, and there is a lot of training and development program, right? And that this actually HR leaders, it required a blend of technical HR knowledge and wisdom, and then strong leadership skills. The training program should be focused on the both aspects, covering the topic like HR fundamental, conflict regulation, communication skills, strategic thinking, and change management. So you need to assess the needs. What is the need? And according to the need, you design the program. And then after designing the program, then you evaluate the program. Maybe you need to implement it and then evaluate it. Sometime you can do the theoretical evaluation, but sometimes you can do the practical and then do the evaluation as well. So it is both ways. And then motivate, you deliver, and then you repeat it again. But before you repeat it, make sure that the change is necessary. We bring that kind of change as well. So it is very, very important that HR individual, we actually had a circle so that we would be able to train our team members. Sorry. So it is a continuous learning culture and the sharing. If you know something, share with another person. When you share with another person, you would be able to see that, wow, that person says something that now you can bring, you can adapt it, and you can make yourself a little bit more richer. You feel a little bit more equipped, or you prepared a teaching or a module. Now you say, oh, I can add these things also. Then my teaching or my training can be a little bit more rich. So it is very, very important that when you know something, you share with uh, another person who is going to give you some of the thoughts or some of the feedback. It is going to be very helpful for yourself as well as for the community or for the team members as well. So promoting a culture of continuous learning encourages the HR leaders to stay curious, seek out the new knowledge, and adapt to change the business environment. So when you're talking about the business environment, we are talking about the healthy relationship. We are talking about that it is when I share something with other people, they are not going to laugh at the things, but they are going to help me. They're going to lift me up. They're going to take me, lift me up, not going to put me down. Does it make sense? Many times that we share, oh, it is a very silly things, but no, that you share with the people that who is going to make you, lift you up, give you a little bit more, some of the tools that it is going to enhance. It is going to be more productive. It is going to be more healthy. It is going to bring more joy. It is going to bring more energy to your encouragement or to your plan or to your goal or to your vision that you want to do something. And when you share with your exciting team members, then you feel more energy. It is not going to drain up your energy. It is not going to take out your energy from your body. It's not going to put you down, but lift you up. So this kind of learning environment is this kind of learning culture is very, very important. Is there anyone here that when you shared your vision or your goals, that maybe it was very healthy, it was very uplifting, or maybe it was not very healthy. You did not receive a lot of good feedback or encouragement. Is there anyone want to share any personal stories? Anyone? Hello? Mansoor Saab, can we take a 5-minute break or something?
Sure, we can have a 5-minute break too.
Is it okay, everyone?
Yeah,
Okay, let's take a 5-minute break and then we'll be back.
okay,
All
sure.
right.
Thank you. Okay, Mansur Saab, can I start now?
Yes, sure we need to start right now. Once again.
Okay, welcome back, and thank you, Sister Madiha, for your text to everyone. And I think that she summarized it very well. That from the last slide, that we need to share our vision with the team and use the feedback and evaluation results to make adjustments that leads toward the overall success of the organization. And when our organization succeeds, and I believe that it is going to help the employee of the organization as well. So adaptation is very, very important. That feedback from other people, sometimes we do not like some of the feedback. Oh, he or she did not actually told the things that I like to hear. But we need to, because sometimes we like the praise, we need to like the criticism as well. How many of you agree with that? We, every one of us, we love the people are praising us when we do something good. But very few of us, we like it when people criticize us. But it is very, very important that we need to love both so that we can improve ourselves. And we can actually, when people criticize us, actually it is opening the door for us for the improvement. And we can do better job, after the criticism as well. So sometimes it is very, very helpful criticism. It is very, very good. And it is not bad at all. So, okay, let's go to the next one then. Coaching and mentoring. Is there anyone here, you know the difference between the coaching and mentoring? What is the difference between coaching and mentoring? Sorry. So think about that when there is a coach for the cricket team or the football team, the coach tells you what to do. And what he tells you or what she tells you, you need to do it exactly. That you do the bowling and that, spinner, your first ball, medium pace. The coach is going to tell you what to do and you need to follow the instructions exactly. But when it is about mentoring, that you can learn, you can know many, many things, but you no need to follow the mentors, that every single things. The coaching, okay, Kaiser wrote, the coaching is task oriented and mentoring is a relationship. That is very, very true. Very, very true. But not only the relationship, mentoring, not only the relationship, it is helping us to make the decision process as well. A mentor is going to tell you that when the similar situation arises, what he or she did and previously, that when I faced this kind of problem, I did this kind of things. You can have many mentors, and you can have many coaches as well. Nowadays, I have two coach. That I have a business coach is helping me to run my business, and then I have a personal and professional development coach as well. It is very, very important in our culture. Many times when we graduate from the school, college, university, many times we do not buy the book anymore. And we do not focus on self-improvement. But as soon as we have some responsibility or we are an organization leader, it is very, very important for us to improve ourselves daily. We need to have our mentor, our coach is the one that we follow exactly what he or she tells us to do. But a mentor, we actually take their opinion and then we decide we can take it or we don't take it. We make some adjustment as well. So that is mentoring part. They will tell us their stories, what when the similar situation arises, what they have done, or maybe they have heard some people they did what they did, they will share their story with us and we will compare it and we will make our own decision. We're not gonna follow exact way that our mentor is telling us to do. So that is little bit a difference. So assigning the experienced HR leaders as mentor or coaches to those in leadership development can provide personalized guidance, help individuals navigate challenge and accelerate their growth. So a coach is a communicator and helping us to raise our own personal awareness. The coach is gonna tell, hey, if you do this kind of bowling, it can be better for you, that you have that ability, this kind of things. And then both of them, they listen, mentor and coach, they have a exceptional listening power. And then without listening, you would not be able to solve the problem. So mentor and coach, both of them, they listen and then mentor the guide and share their relevant experiences. So that is a little bit difference. Let's go to the next slide. That so it is very, very important that when you are an HR manager or the departmental head, that you organize different kind of leadership workshop or seminars. You take the team members to the different places, do some workshop, and that is the way actually we grow. And that is the way we learn new techniques, new concepts. We learn how to use the new tools. At the same time, the new things, many new things that actually help us to be equipped, within short period of time, we can do better things, a better way, quality product, that we can bring to the market as well. So workshops and seminar, we meet with different culture, background, experienced people, and we build the network. So this is also very, very helpful, for our personal and for our organizational benefit as well. So organizing the workshop and seminar featuring the internal or external expert can expose HR professionals to the new concept, tools, trend in leadership and HR practices. So it is important that we actually go different time, different places. If there are any seminar or workshop is going on, even something is online going on, that if we participate, if we are intentional, then we can learn many new things as well. And Mansur Saab, he really mentioned this kind of things, the cross-functional exposure, that you do few days accounting, then you few days you go to the marketing, few days you go to the HR, few days you go to the managerial work, few days you go to the other department, hospitality department. You learn many, many new things. And actually, when we learn other people, their job, one of the things it happened that you started respecting other people and you started understanding that how much effort that another, like accounting, they actually spend a very good amount of time for you and for me. Like HR person, actually give their all thoughts so that how we can make it better, how we can make another person a little bit more efficient, how we can lift up some other people. And then if you go to the marketing team, they work really very hard. They think media team is thinking differently, how we can bring this product to the market, new technology, media team, designing departments, all these things. When we work with them, actually it gives us a lot of respect for other people, what they are doing, the time they are investing. And then we know a little bit more about, when you make a cup of tea and that it is taking time, it is actually, they try to do their better job, mixing, taking time, making it, quality, not just lump side, hot water, and put a tea bag, but actually they're taking time to make sure that it is flavorable, it is pleasant, and it is drinkable, and it is fresh. So when we work in the different department, it is actually giving us a little bit more exposure to the job that the other people are doing. At the same time, we are building relationship with that person who are in charge of that department. At the same time, we come to know different things as well. So that is we call cross-functional exposure. So one thing is cross-cultural exposure. Another one is cross-functional exposure. So when we talk about the cross-cultural exposure, that means that you travel from a lot of people, you are from Punjab. Punjab people, when you go to the KPK, or if you go to Balochistan, in that area, their hospitality is amazing, right? KPK people, they're very, very hospitable. Their food, they will give you enough time. That is very good. They will clean your, feet, and then wash your hands. The way they do the things. I think we are Punjab people. We can learn a lot of things about hospitality from them. So that is the cross-cultural. When you go to the other country, you go to the Dubai, you learn some of the things. You go to the America, there is this if you can mute it, yeah. Thank you. So, is there anyone who want to share any experience you had, like different culture or a little bit shocking culture for you, or you learned something new? Anyone want to share your experience, personal experience? You can make it in Urdu as well. Anyone?
हेलो सर।
Yes, Mr. Babar.
सर मैं अपना जैसे लिटर एक्सपीरियंस जैसे ये शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि फर्स्ट ऑल सर मेरा जैसे बैचलर हुआ तो आगे सर मैंने अपना फर्स्ट कैरियर जो शुरू किया था वो मतलब एक डिफरेंट पोजीशन से किया था। मतलब एचआर मेरे सर गुमान में भी नहीं था कि मैं सर एचआर में चला जाऊँगा ना अचानक। तो मेरा सर जो कैरियर शुरू हुआ था वो मेरा हुआ था एज अ अकाउंटेंट से शुरू हुआ था। लेकिन सर मतलब एक था, मतलब एक देखता था ये एचआर को कि सर जिस तरह एक इजली वर्ड कहूँ कि सर मतलब एक था कि उनकी एक अलग ही पर्सनालिटी होती है एचआर की ना, कि जैसे आप जाते हो अपने आप को ब्रीफिंग करते हो, सारी चीज़ें करते हो, फिर उसके बाद एचआर आपसे फर्स्ट स्टेप लेता है, फिर सेकंड स्टेप आपसे इंटरव्यू लेता है, फिर देन जाके सर आपके जो डायरेक्टर जो चैम्बर ऑफ में उसके साथ फिर आपका इंट्रोड्यूस होता है सारी चीज़ें। और फिर सर मैंने फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इस चीज़ को मैंने करते हुए फिर जाके मैंने अपने आप को एचआर की तरफ फीड किया। लेकिन एचआर में से जाके मैं ये समझता हूँ कि एचआर का वर्ल्ड तो बहुत आसान है हमारे लिए। मतलब दूसरे लोगों को अगर मैं कंपैरिजन करूँ कि एचआर बोलते हैं कि एचआर के पास काम क्या होता है, लेकिन सर जो एचआर का रोल अदा कर रहा होता है तो सर अगर उनसे पूछा जाए कि एचआर काम करता क्या क्या है, क्योंकि सर एक हमारे लिए ये होता है कि एक डायरेक्टर के बाद सबसे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एचआर के ऊपर होती है कि ओवरऑल एम्प्लॉयज़ की परफॉर्मेंस को देखना, सारी चीज़ें देखना, अटेंडेंस, पे रोल, सारी चीज़ें, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग सर, जो सारी चीज़ें इंक्लूडिंग होती हैं। तो सर मैं समझता हूँ कि मैंने जिस फील्ड को मैंने देखा था, उससे कहीं ज़्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सर हमारी एचआर की होती है, जो मैं आगे इसको मज़ीद इंशाल्लाह कंटिन्यू करूँगा, क्योंकि सर अभी मेरे को 2+ ईयर्स हो गए मुझे, और मेरी इंशाल्लाह पूरी कोशिश है कि मैं मज़ीद अपने अंदर अपने आप को पॉलिश करूँ, और बहुत सी चीज़ें, क्योंकि सर लर्निंग की कोई उम्र नहीं होती है, आप जितना भी सीखोगे आपकी इंक्रीज होता रहेगा सारी चीज़ें। मैं एक एचआर ऑफिसर से लगा था सर, एचआर ऑफिसर, फिर एग्जीक्यूटिव, सीनियर, फिर असिस्टेंट मैनेजर, और आज अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह एचआर मैनेजर हूँ। लेकिन सर मेरा आगे भी ये गोल है कि एक दफ़ा पता नहीं हमारी एक मीटिंग हो रही थी सर, मैं एक छोटी सी अपनी पर्सनल बात शेयर करना चाहूँगा। वो ये कि मैं एक दफ़ा से मीटिंग में था अपने डायरेक्टर के साथ, तो डायरेक्टर ने बोला कि बाबर तुम एचआर में तो आ गए हो, अब तुम्हारा आगे क्या स्कोप है। मैंने कहा सर अगर बुरा लगे तो आई एम सॉरी, लेकिन सर मैं आपकी जो सीट है ना सर, मैं यहाँ बैठना चाहता हूँ बस। तो सर उस पे बस एक जस्ट सर एक हमारा एक ड्रीम होता है, मतलब सर जैसे कि मैंने एक एचआर ऑफिसर था, मैंने बोला एचआर एग्जीक्यूटिव बनूंगा, एचआर एग्जीक्यूटिव बना, मैंने कहा असिस्टेंट मैनेजर बनूंगा, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर बना, मैनेजर एचआर। अब सर एक ड्रीम होता है कि हाँ मैं ये बनना चाहूंगा, एक कंपनी का ऑनर।
If you can dream it, you would be able to do it. And
सर मैंने जैसे कि मैं कभी भी इंटरव्यूज देता हूँ ना, तो वो ये कहते हैं कि मैं ये बनूंगा, मैं ये बनूंगी, या जो भी सर व्हाटएवर जो भी सर एक ड्रीम होता है कैंडिडेट्स का। लेकिन मैं समझता हूँ कि सर मैं ख्वाब को पूरा करूंगा इंशाल्लाह अपना, ये आगे अपना मास्टर्स भी कंप्लीट करके, और सर मैं मज़ीद आपको बस ये है कि मैं इंशाल्लाह इस एचआर को इतना प्रोफेशनल बनाऊंगा कि मैं इंशाल्लाह सर अपनी पूरी एक टीम को बस इस तरह बनाऊंगा कि मैं स्टेप टू स्टेप लेके चलूंगा, और मैं अपना भी एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूंगा कि मैंने कहाँ से अपने आप को स्टार्टअप लिया था मैंने अपनी लाइफ कैरियर में। हेलो हेलो हेलो
जी, yes, you are audible right now.
हेलो
Yes, बाबर आपकी आवाज आ रही है, आप बात करें।
थैंक यू सर,
थोड़ा सा डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था।
प्रॉब्लम सर, नो प्रॉब्लम।
hello.
यस सर।
Okay, can you hear me now? I
yes
think.
sir.
Okay, sorry, and I had a little bit internet problem. Okay, I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible, brother.
Okay. Sorry, I saw a little bit problem with my internet. Okay, thank you. So
yes sir.
yeah, let's go to the networking opportunities that when we actually talking about the leadership in HR, that it is opening a lot of doors for us to network with any organization, business, other countries, and HR individual need to open the doors for other people also, so that they can create the network. So encouraging the participation in HR conferences, industry events, networking groups, allowing HR leaders to learn from the years, sharing experience and still up to date. So that John, when some people you door, maybe some new opportunity. What happened few weeks ago? I went to the Infrared. Hello, Mansur Saab.
Yes, you are audible right now.
Acha, can you see my PowerPoint?
No, sir.
Yes, yes. PowerPoint is not.
Okay, sir.
You need to share PowerPoint again, once again.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So there on that coffee table, I actually met a man, and then he used to work in a American Air Force, and he actually gave me his contact, and I was able to visit U.S. Air Force Base, and I was able to meet some people and then develop some relationship, and then I came to know another guy from there who actually work in NASA as well. So networking is very, very important, that when you work in a different sector, you go and meet with the people, and it can open a lot of doors. So I would request you that when you are an HR officer, go visit other people, make some friends, be a little bit extrovert, not introvert, extrovert, shake other people's hands, and start talking, introduce yourself, tell other people what you do. It is can open a lot of doors for you as well. So networking is very, very important. And then emphasize on the soft skills, that when you're talking about the soft skills, we're talking about the communication, self-motivation, we're talking about the leadership, we're talking about the responsibility, we're also talking about the team building, we're talking about the problem solving, then how to make the decision, we're talking about it. And then we also talking about that working under pressure, the challenging environment. And then we're talking about the adaptability or flexibility. And then also we talk about the negotiation and the conflict resolution. So all these things actually part of the soft skills. So effective HR leadership requires the strong personal skill, strong interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence, empathy, and the ability to communicate and connect with employees at all levels. But when you are in HR, that I'm sure you have some experience. Some people, maybe they will lie to you. Hey, I'm very sick today. I am not coming. And later, that they went to the party, or maybe an engagement program, or maybe a wedding ceremony, something like that. So when you are an HR manager or anything, empathy is very, very important. Even someone lied to you, but still you take it that you help another individual. When you help another individual, then you are actually doing yourself a favor. You can ask them a favor for you. Hey, another day you had taken off. Can you, that weekend, we do not have another employee. Can you come and help as well? So it is in a mutual understanding, that in a mutual help for each other. It is good for the individual, good for the company as well. So it is very, very important that we help each other, and we other person, when they say I am sick, well, one thing we need to remember that no one in this world, the fake the depression. Some people will never fake the depression. They fake, oh, I am doing well. But actually, maybe they are not doing very well. So you have a huge responsibility that actually help another individual, like to know that, call them, take them for the coffee or tea. Hey, tell me what you are doing, how are you feeling, how is your family? So HR individual, that when you take an employee for a tea or coffee, give little bit of your time and listen to them, it open a whole lot of relationship, and you are actually able to help another person. So I would say, and this is my recommendation, if you are not doing it, I would request you to please take some time and help another employee, know them, take them, give some of your time. And then this is the way you can see that strong relationship between you and your team member. Is there anything anyone want to share? That the situation arrived, something like that, you taken some extra initiative and you were able to solve some problem by listening to them. Anyone? If not, let's go to the next one. Succession planning is very, very important. Every company or the organization, we need to think about that as soon as you start, that we need to think about that who is gonna actually take over, who is a little bit more visionary, has the courage, who is ready to take the challenges. So developing a pipeline of future HR leaders is essential for the long-term success of the HR development and the organization as a whole. Succession planning ensures a smooth transition of leadership roles. In our culture, many times, that when a family, they run the business or the organization, that send their children for the higher education, and the family and the children, their children, they take it over. Maybe if you start something, that maybe your children will take it over. But some other country, maybe the other people come, they take it over as well. So it depends. It doesn't matter how you are doing it, but you need to have a succession plan. And if you think that if something happened to this organization, something happened to the leader of the organization, something happened to the owner of the organization, who is going to take, who is going to come next? As an HR manager, it is your responsibility to start thinking about it. In Pakistan, maybe many organizations, that HR is not part of the planning, the leadership team. But I was involved with Fortune 500 couple of the meeting, and I noticed that when some of the leaders, the company, the board of directors, when they are having the meeting, they call the HR manager, they sit down and listen so that he or she would be able to implement. So HR manager is a very integral part of the board meeting as well in some of the Fortune 500 companies. But if some of you here, if you can share with your experience here in this country, I do not know a lot about it here, how Pakistanis work. Maybe Mr. Mansoor, you know a little bit more about it, or if anyone want to share about how it works here in Pakistan, regarding the succession planning. Is the HR is involved or not involved? Is there anyone want to share?
Yeah, HR is very much involved, but basically it's a prime responsibility of HR department to execute succession planning. And for succession planning, we do most of the time develop a pool of candidates or future leadership, even from in the internal side or even from the outside of the organization. इंडस्ट्री के अंदर से भी सेक्टर से भी हमने सक्सेशन प्लानिंग की होती है, टैलेंट पूल डेवलप किया होता है, और विद इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी हम करते हैं। और मेन कंसर्न जो है विद इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है कि सक्सेशन प्लानिंग करके हम रखें, ताकि कोई भी अगर कोई रिसोर्स किसी भी वजह से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को छोड़ के चले जाएं तो उनकी पोजीशन को फौरन फुलफिल कर लिया जाए और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को कोई ज्यादा उसकी प्राइस ना बियर करनी पड़े। तो बहुत सारी सक्सेसफुल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो है वो इसीलिए सक्सेसफुल होती है कि उनके पास सक्सेशन प्लानिंग स्ट्रांगली की जाती है, जिसमें एचआर का बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है सक्सेशन प्लानिंग के अंदर। और उसमें डिपार्टमेंटल जो हेड्स हैं उनका कंसेंट भी लेना होता है, उनके साथ में नेगोशिएशन करनी होती है।
Yeah, thank you. Anyone want to share anything?
Sir,
Yes. Mr. Babar.
जी बाबर साहब बताइएगा, आप अपना शेयर करें। जो हमारे साथ दूसरे लोग हैं एसटीडी से, उनसे भी रिक्वेस्ट है कि वो भी अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करें। सक्सेशन प्लानिंग वहाँ पे किस तरह की जाती है, पब्लिक सेक्टर में किस तरह से सक्सेशन प्लानिंग की जा रही होती है, और आप लोग इसके लिए क्या मेजर्स लेते हैं?
मेरा सर एक प्लान ये है कि जैसे कि सर हमारे यहाँ पे जैसे मैं अगर देखता हूँ कि ओवरऑल पूरे डिपार्टमेंट में पोजीशन फिलअप होती है, लेकिन सर इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता कि हमारे यहाँ पे पोजीशन फिलअप होगी। मैं अपने डेली टास्क में कोई ना कोई सर 2 से 3 इंटरव्यूज हर डिपार्टमेंट्स के ले रहा होता हूँ, क्योंकि सर वो मेरा एक पूरा बैकअप डेटा फाइल मेरा पूरा बन रहा होता है। जैसे कि इन केस सर कोई भी अगर जॉब लेफ्ट करता है या जॉब मतलब किसी भी बिहाफ के ऊपर सर वो किसी भी इमरजेंसी के ऊपर छोड़ देता है, तो सर मैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपना और सर एक कंपनी का मैं टाइम सेव करता हूँ। और उसमें ये होता है कि जो मेरा पूरा बैकअप डेटा होता है मैं टीम से कहकर उस इंटरव्यू को मैं जो रिज्यूमिंग होता है उनको शॉर्टलिस्ट करके फिर डिपार्टमेंट से डिस्कस करके शॉर्टलिस्ट करके सर मैं इंटरव्यू कॉल करके और फिर फाइनल क्या होता है कि सर हम उसको एज सुन एज पॉसिबल इमीडिएटली बेस पे हम उनको ज्वाइन करवाते हैं। ना तो ये नहीं कि सर हम पहले पूरा एक मैं जाके मैं डिपार्टमेंट से जाके मैं डिस्कस करूं, फिर उनसे सर मैं जेडीज दूं, फिर पोस्ट मैं उस पर शेयर करूं सर अपने सारे डिफरेंट सोशल मीडिया पर, फिर जाके सर रिज्यूमिंग आएंगी, फिर शॉर्टलिस्ट करें, तो सर ये टाइम बहुत हमारा एक इस पर लगता है। तो ये टाइम सेव करने के लिए मेरा सर एक पूरा डेली का ये होता है कि मैं हर डिपार्ट से मैं एक इंटरव्यूज लेता हूँ, ताकि सर इन केस में भी अगर हो तो मैं एज सुन एज पॉसिबल डिपार्टमेंट को पोजीशन फिलअप करके दूं एज ए नेगोशिएबल प्राइस पे। अगर एक कैंडिडेट जो लास्ट वाला हमारे पास सीनियर था वो लेता है 90,000, तो मेरी कोशिश ये होती है कि उसको नेगोशिएबल करके एम्प्लॉयज और एम्प्लॉय दोनों का ही सर एक मतलब नेगोशिएट हो उसमें दोनों चीज़ों में।
Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the leadership challenges and the project and stress assignment. So, assigning the challenging responsibility, it is very important, you know. So sometimes you need to see that who is in the team are ready to take some challenges, like to experience some of the new things, and then adventurous. You know, some people they're very, oh, yeah, well, I never did it, but it's okay. I'm gonna try this one. So you need to find out this kind of people as well that would like to take the new responsibility, ready to face the challenges, and they are also ready to ready for the new opportunities as well. And this kind of people that demonstrate some of the leadership skills that they do not know, but still they are coming up with new creative ideas, new some of the new things, so that it is going to be enjoyable, but at the same time that we're going to learn. Even if you do not succeed, we're going to learn many things. So this kind of things is very, very important for the HR individual to find out who is this kind of person that we can trust and we can keep the responsibility. To finding out this kind of people is very important. And when you do give the responsibility, that you are building the confidence, and then that individual also became an expert of solving the problem, or is sharing his own expertise to other people as well. So that is the way that whole team is learning together as well. So you stretch out the assignment that first time when you give the assignment, and slowly you increase the assignment. And then when you increase the assignment, that means you increasing the responsibility, increasing the task, and you pushing that another person from their comfort zone to the little bit another zone, so that that person actually not always in a comfort zone, but have enough opportunity to give or do something new. So, and that is the way you are actually helping another person to develop their new skills, and also helping another person to gain their new confidence as well. So sometimes that HR person, when you give someone the new responsibility, some people say, oh, he or she do not like me, so giving me the more job. But from your side, that you are actually helping another person to learn new things. So make sure that your heart is clean. And then at the same time, your intention is clean. Does it make sense what I'm saying right now? That you are not giving someone responsibility because you hate, but you are giving the responsibility because you believe that person would be able to do it. You are helping that person to increase his territory. You are helping that individual to enhance his skills. Your intention is good, that you want to help. But if your intention is bad, that I'm going to give a lot of jobs so that he'll leave the company, so that is not a very good thing. So that is the area we need to be very, very careful, that we want to help or we want to hurt. Mansur Sab, if you really clarify this area a little bit more to another person about the intention in Urdu, that anything we take the responsibility, when we give someone responsibility, that make sure that our heart is clean, we want to help another person, not hurt another person. Would you please explain that one?
Yeah, this is very much important. Intention is very much important. How much sincere कि आप कितने sincere हैं किसी के साथ intentionally, इरादतन किस तरह किसी की हेल्प करने के लिए तैयार है, किस तरह से किसी को अपलिफ्ट करने के लिए रेडी है. तो ये आपका जो नीयत है, आपका जो इरादा है, ये बहुत ज़्यादा वैल्यू रखता है कि अगर जितना ही इरादा आपका खालिस होगा, प्योर होगा, यानी कि उसके अंदर प्योरिटी होगी, उतना ही आप किसी के लिए भी अपना रोल, अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन प्ले करेंगे, एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे. तो दिस इज डिपेंड कि आपकी रियल सेंस में इंटेंशन क्या है.
It's very important. And when your heart is cleaning, or many times maybe the employee is not going to understand. Maybe you have the good understanding, good intention, but maybe they will say, oh, you do not like me because of that. You are giving me a lot of jobs. But that time you need to go and talk to them directly, that he said, my intention is clear, my heart is clear, but I want to make sure that, you know, that you understand my intention, that I really want to help, and I believe that you can do it. You have the ability to do it. And if you push yourself, you have a lot of talents, you have a lot of gifts, and you can do it. If you talk to that individual, maybe it can resolve a lot of problems as well. So please talk, and by talking, you can solve a lot of problems. So it is very, very important. I hope this topic is clear now. So we are talking about the emphasis on ethical leadership. The leader is more transparent. The leader is communicate very well with every single one, do not have any hidden agenda with any employees or anyone. So the more transparent you are, the more ethical you are, I believe that HR department will be more honorable, more respectable, and more acceptable for the company leaders and also to the employee as well. So ethical side is very, very important. So HR person be a role model. HR person, his behavior, it does matter a lot. His value, what kind of value he carries, he actually represents the organization. At the same time, he represents himself that I am the person, what I'm saying, I'm doing, my mouth and my work, it is not, no, there is no difference between it. So you have a huge responsibility about it, to be a role model to other people. So the job you are currently doing as an HR manager, or some of you want to be a HR personnel, this is a huge position. You know, we have a HR person that in our institute, individual, she care for the team. At the same time, she care for the organization as well. So, and she is very moral person. At the same time, she is very transparent. So because of that, that you are a role model for you, that people trusted you and giving you the responsibility because you have something special, and they believe that you have a something that you are able to give to the society, you are able to give something to the organization. They trust you, and because of that, you are in this position. So what you are doing right now, it is a very, very, very important job, and you are setting an example as well. But you need to see the employee well-being. You bring the diversity from different backgrounds, different culture, different ethnicity, different religion, and that is the way actually it is bringing a new flavor. And the more diverse our organization, the more diverse is our business, then we can see the more creativity is there, more relationship is there, more fairness is there, and more learning, that you can learn new things from different persons. Every single of our team members, they have the stories, they have the different stories, they came from different, some are so rich. I would say one day actually I went to Rajabajar here in Rawalpindi, Rajabajar. Some of you maybe know in that area. And my wife do not like that I go to the street and I have tea sometime. My wife do not like it, but sometimes I go to the street and just go and have tea with them and talk to them. And one day I came to know that one of the men who was selling tea, that man has 3 taxis, and he has a building and it is an rent in Rajabajar. And he's a very rich man, but it is his hobby that he sell the tea. His 4 sons, they're doing very good job as well. And he has 4 taxi, and has own building. I was amazed by the way that this man selling tea, but he's a very rich man. Until you go to the people you do not know, that their inside is so rich. Some people, they do not look like, but they're very, very educated. So when we sit down, we learn other people, we can learn many new things. And HR, as an HR executive or HR manager, we have a huge responsibility to learn from each other, and that is the way we can gain a lot of new things. At the same time, that other people, their experience, we can use it, and it will be beneficial for the organization as well. And promotion from within, that when you're talking about the leadership in HR, that you promote the people from within. You can bring from outside people, but it is very important that you promote some of your own people who already proven track record is good, and internal candidate, they already know, familiar with the organization, the rules and recognition, and they are already recognized by other team members. They have the heart to nurture other people. They are fostering the loyalty, and they already have the long-term commitments. So these kind of things actually help you to make the decision that do not always bring the people from outside. Choose some of the people from the inside that you think that they are loyal, they're committed, they know all the things about the company, and we have the responsibility to promote them. We have the responsibility to take them to the new level as well. So promoting from the within, it is a very important job for the HR manager as well. Networking, community building, we already talked about it. And then adapting the change, we already talked about it, that HR individuals, we need to be open. Well, one of the things I would mention that many times, every single one, we want other people that we like to see the change, but many times we don't want to change. And does it make sense? We like to see the change, organization, other people are changing. Why not he is doing that way? Why not she is doing that way? But many times we do not change ourselves. We do not change. That is very important things also, that we need to change ourselves. We need to adapt to the new things. We need to get habituated with the new technology about it as well. So last few days ago, Mr. Mansoor and me, we had an opportunity to visit one of the bank. It is a government bank, and they're very slow in process, very slow. Maybe it's taking 3 months to open a bank account. You have every single things, but still, they need 3 months. But if you go to the in a private bank, they will open your account within 1 day. But it is taking 3 months for us to open an account. So it is a sad experience. So there is a lot of people don't want to change. They don't want to adapt to the new things. But it is very important that when we are in a HR position, we are open to receive the new things, and we are also changed. Not we are expecting change to the other people, but we change ourselves as well. Is there anyone who want to say anything about it? Anyone? Okay. And then we talking about that leadership assessment and feedback is very important. When you're talking about the feedback, that we need to remember that not asking yes, no question. No, oh, the food was really good, right? Oh, yes or no? No, we do not. When you are asking the feedback, do not ask the question about yes and no. Take the long, what they are thinking about, why it is good, what improvement you can do, how we can do better. The feedback need to be real feedback. It is not yes and no question. So that is the way we can be a little bit more constructive. We can improve our performance, and then it is very crucial for our personal growth and our professional growth as well. We can increase our performance by evaluating and then receiving the feedback as well. So not only we receive the feedback, but we need to implement the feedback. It is very, very important for the HR department as well. And then measuring the impact, that how you measure the impact of the program you have done, or the things is running currently, how it is happening. You need to have some of the tools so that you can track the progress. And you need to develop some of the initiative so that you can evaluate. You need to 360-degree some of the things. Maybe you are familiar with it or not, I'm not sure. Maybe Mr. Mansoor can share with you some session 360-degree evaluation things, so that measurement, how we can measure ourselves, measure our effort, measure our task, measure our investment, and then our ROI. That is very, very important, that how we do the things, how we can measure it. It is very, very important for the HR department to do it. We need to have some measure that last year we did, how we did it, this year we did it, how we did it, what is the difference, what is the similarity, how we can improve. And next time, the engagement, leadership, the effectiveness, the survey, all these things, and the strategy, all these things, they need to come on the measurement. So we need to think about it as well. And then evaluation process, we already talked about it. And some of this PowerPoint, Mr. Mansoor is going to share with you. And then you would be able to see that what to do, and then some of the characteristic of an HR leader. That develop in change management skill, build the credibility and trust. It is very, very important. Adapt and agile the project based on the approach to the HR, lead by example, set some goals, and get certified, and understand the business, and then organizational development, HR operating modules, and then your characteristics, seeing HR in a business context. Not always, every HR department is different. Some non-profit organization HR is different than the business organization. Some institute is different than the Fortune 500. So you need to have you need to see that what kind of business you are involved with, and see your HR department according to the organizational structure. And then you build the strategy based on that. Your strong strategic thinking, not only thinking, your action, and then result-oriented, trusted-oriented, organizational culture-oriented, problem-solving, helping employee, and leading with empathy is very, very important. That we need to have the empathy when we are a HR manager or HR leader. I say empathy is one of the most important things. So conclusion, I just want to say, leadership development in HR requires a strategic and comprehensive approach that aligns with the organization goals and value, while nurturing a new generation of HR leaders who can effectively navigate the complexity of the people management in a rapidly changing world. We need to remember every day something new coming. So your management, your complexity within this, you need to change rapidly. The organization, the world is changing, people are changing. You need to bring the change in the management. It is also the continuous and iterative process that aims to create a pipeline of skills, capable leaders who can effectively guide the HR function and contribute to the success of the organization as a whole. So when you contribute to the organization success, we are actually helping the organization as well. So this was from our side from today, the leadership development in HR. And this topic is actually very vast, and it takes a long time to discuss about it. I hope that Mr. Mansoor continuously going to talk about it, and we are open. Even when you finish your course with Tilty, We are open to listen from you. If there anything we can do for you, for your organization, we are ready to help you, and we are ready to learn from you as well. Some of you, I believe that you can join in the TILT facilitation team as well. And maybe you can be a facilitator of TILT as well. So Mr. Mansoor is going to talk more about it as well. And we are very grateful that you are actually part of our organization and giving us the opportunity to serve you. Thank you very much. Mr. Mansoor, this is all from my side today.
Brother, thank you very much for your session. आप सब लोगों का भी बहुत शुक्रिया। मैं आप लोगों के साथ इस सेशन की रिकॉर्डिंग भी शेयर कर दूंगा और मैं आपके साथ की मटेरियल भी शेयर कर दूंगा, राइट। और आप लोग देखिएगा, स्टडी कीजिएगा इस मटेरियल को, और क्योंकि लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट के ऊपर ही फोकस था, और पर्टिकुलरली लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट इन एचआर। तो हमारा भी एक प्रोग्राम है कि हमारे जितने भी एलुमनाई के लोग हैं उनको हम ये अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं कि वो इस फोरम पे आके लोगों को के साथ डिस्कस करें, सेशन कंडक्ट करें रिलेटेड टू द सर्टिफिकेशन एंड अदर प्रोग्राम, जो भी उनके प्रोग्राम हैं, जो भी उनका फोटे है, जो भी उनकी स्पेशलिटी है, जो भी उनका नीश है। तो आप लोगों को भी हम वक्तन फक्तन इन फ्यूचर ज़हमत देते रहेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच, हैव अ नाइस डे। कल मुलाकात होती है आप लोगों के साथ। टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज।
Thank you.
थैंक यू।
Good.